Hey, what's up, loves? Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so I'm getting ready to drop a message from my twin flames from this twin flame ascension deck. My name is Ayoka. For those of you who are new to my channel, don't forget this twin flame journey is a journey of your own soul's evolution. Okay, this is a journey of becoming one with self and learning to love yourself. All right, this is your healing journey. This is your spiritual awakening. Okay. So let's see what's in store for you. And of course, a lot of people jump on a twin flame journey in hopes of being able to have a relationship or build a relationship with their divine counterpart. This divine counterpart is basically in your life to trigger your awakening. Okay, they show you that the love that you're searching for is not outside of yourself; it's only within. All right. So it may feel like on this journey that you're constantly being rejected, abandoned, denied. But however, take in, face your mirror, because you got to go deeper. You need to see what it is that's making you feel that way. And that's what this person presents to you. So they're there literally to teach you the spiritual lessons so that you can begin to evolve and teach other people about love, self love, and love of others, right? This is what we're called to do as twin flames and as light workers. Okay, so let's see what's going on. And once you start to disconnect from the mind, right? Because the mind is where, look, and our subconscious thoughts, our ego lies. And that's what keeps us from being able to move forward. It's like we go through a healing process and then boom, we get stuck, each time, because the ego begins to kick in. And this is why you always have to kind of like shift your perspective. Try to constantly just keep shifting it, try to see it from a different perspective, and especially from a higher level of consciousness and not from a 3D level. Okay, the card that came out is transformation, because look at it, the battle of the head versus the heart. So let's see what that's about. So somebody definitely struggles with that logic versus that making the decisions from their heart. And I feel like the masculine perspectives are definitely still making decisions based off of fear, right? From the head, from their ego. Okay. Now it says, pay attention because miracles are unfolding and transformation is occurring, even if you don't see it yet. Soon your reality will match your internal desires. Rid yourself of doubts and avoid logical reasoning, which can create an inner battle between your head and your heart. If you allow your heart to lead, it will always direct you towards your highest good. And what came to me just now is the fact that during this partial eclipse, it's showing us a lot of truth. Like the veil is literally lifted. Okay. Relationships are ending, situations are ending, patterns, habits, all of this stuff is ending. Anything that is not stable is how I'm hearing it, or is not authentic will end. And of course, the truth that may come to you about your divine counterpart or even or from them can be very triggering, and you may kick into that logic. Okay, your logic is going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it, I know what I need to do, I'll move forward, forget them. However, I'm going, how we get, right? We begin to start to get into that mode of I got to protect myself, right? And you begin to close off your heart from this person. And what is being taught to you is to keep your heart open. It's operating in that unconditional love. It's not saying that you put up with a person's BS, right? If they're not treating you, good, and it's not self-honoring treatment, then, and I think, is that the word I'm trying to use? If they're not honoring you, okay, then of course you got to do what you got to do, right? Spirit is not saying sit around and put up with nothing. You ain't called to do that. You're an empress, okay? So that means you are a freaking goddess. But still operate in a manner that you're open, because the empress attracts abundance, attracts happiness, which means the empress is in alignment. So as soon as you allow your counterpart to push you in your headspace, you are now out of alignment with what it is that you're trying to attract in. All right, so you have to try to allow your heart to lead. because it will always direct you towards your highest good. And I only can say this from experience because, yes, I do. I'm a Virgo. We can be very logical. Okay. So my ego will kick in and be like, you know what? Well, I know what I got to do for myself. I got to protect myself at this point, right? I got to do what's best for me logically. Because if I lead with my heart, then I'm feeling like I'm living in a fairy tale land. And that's just not logical, right? You know how we do, right? But it says this card indicates that you are at a make it or break it point, so causing you to resist change and avoid taking necessary action. However, facing your fears will lead to tremendous transformation. Remember that obstacles are only teachers. Stay focused on the higher perspective and steer away from making fear based decisions. Tune into your inner voice and listen to your heart. Experiencing emotional highs and lows is normal, but don't be rash in taking action. Take time to review your circumstances in your heart instead of reacting from your head. If you are being guided to end the relationship, change career, move, or just forgive your past and yourself, follow the direction of your heart. It will always lead you towards your destiny. I want to ask a question about that because I know a lot of you are like, well, shoot, if every time I let my heart lead, it leads me down a freaking ditch, right? So tell me about this. Allow, how can they lead with their heart with their situation? Change your perspective. Okay. I know you may feel this discontentment, but again, it's it's a pattern. So I'm hearing detach, kind of detach with love. Pause for a moment and just literally allow that stillness to grant you a different perspective of your situation. Okay. So don't allow any self-limiting beliefs to be your guide with this. Yeah. Four of Swords comes out in the reverse. So try to find this mental strength to come out of whatever the anxiety is or whatever that's making you feel overwhelmed. Okay. Because again, the twin flame journey is about your awakening. Okay. So you are being taught through this person. Look, the Lovers in the reverse. And it's this harmony probably between you and your divine counterpart at this time. Um, a disconnect or something here, but yeah, whatever is happening here, you got to follow your own personal value systems that will lead you to the love. I do feel like it's been a lot of bad choices that may have been made in the connection, whether it was you or them, or a way of viewing the connection here that's not actually working out for you two as a whole, right? Yeah. So show me what I hold on. Show me what I need to see. Come on, cards. Yep, Seven of Swords come out. So there has been some deceit, some dishonesty or uh yeah, something underhanded or some type of lies. Like I said, it's like you're in this make it or break it period right now. So tell me about this. Make it or break it period. The Magician. So what is it that you want to create right now? Okay. This is a time for you to take action. Is how I'm seeing it. Use your free will is what I just heard. Direct your will. Direct your will. Okay, your willpower. Yeah, this is a time right here. It's like, are you in this? Do you feel like you can manifest this? Do you feel like you have the inner power here to be able to manifest this life that you desire for yourself? Do you feel like you have all the resources that you need, inner and out? Like, what have you learned? Do you feel like you've learned enough to know that you have the power to co-create the reality that you're looking for? Okay, so be real with yourself. I'm hearing, really sit down and assess, go within so that you can get the answers you need. The King of Wands comes out in the Eight of Cups. Okay, so when it comes to you being in charge and making a decision for yourself here, I do encourage you to do that and not to hold on to any issues like the abandonment issues, not to hold on to the self-limiting beliefs and things like that. Don't allow your fears from keeping you from moving forward here. Okay. I feel like whoever this person is may be coming in. but stay